All right, we are heading on into the tribal council area, and just behind me is the new Red Dorso tribe. They are filing right along. Look, it's so cute. We'll get a close up once we're actually at tribal council. They are coming on in for the first time as a swap tribe from this morning. So they have not all been together in this group yet. We've got Bobby, Kevin, Lauren, Nina, Isaiah, Taylor, Jazzy, Jordan, and Alan.
All right. We'll start with you today, Lauren. Talk me through the decision to banish Kendall before the challenge.
How did I decide it?
Yeah, talk me through that decision.
Well, I realized that I got really nervous, and then I asked you, and you went, "Be prepared." And then I shit myself first, and then I talked.
What food?
It was a little pellet. And then I asked everybody who wanted to be banished, and nobody wanted to be banished. And then I asked who would hate me for the rest of their life if I banished them, and no one said that. So that was nice. But then I decided to pick a random number, and then in the order that they were standing, I picked that person.
Okay, so it was completely random.
As random as it can be when I make up the number.
Sure, yeah. We'll take your word for that. Jordan, we saw Banishment Blocker played at the challenge. With things like that popping up and other advantages, are there talks of idols as you're trying to plan these votes here?
Yeah. So we now have gotten everybody back together. So this is our third kind of swapping opportunity. So we've gotten to chat and connect notes with everybody to make sure we know where all of the advantages and things are. If I could also just take this minute to do one last plea.
Yeah.
I came into this game wanting to reward an all-star, whether it be myself or someone else that's playing a completely different game. And that's exactly what I did. Coming in here and seeing all the season twos terrified me because I knew that was going to be something that we would have to shake off at some point. My starting tribe had no one from season two. And that to me was the biggest blessing. I was able to make brand new connections. I was able to get to kind of play this game from square one, where I get to ask the simple questions of where are you from, what do you do, and that's just something I really thoroughly enjoyed. Um, as the votes went and swaps happened, I didn't have to vote out a season two person, and that was a really painful and difficult task for me. But I'm continuing that we're not going to reward someone at the end that's playing the same game. No way. So I was able to go with my gut, and in that moment it said this was the best move, and it doesn't matter if you're season 1 2 100. That's just what's going on. So I hope my tribe, whatever you cast your vote for tonight, I hope you guys know that I'm not here to play the same game, and I genuinely hope that you guys aren't either.
Interesting. That's a really solid plea there. Jazzy, do you agree with Jordan's statement that you should be playing a different game than you played the first time coming into an All Stars game?
Unless you're Alan, Kyle, or Albie, you should absolutely be playing a different game. It's also All Stars, so you have to play a different game. Like, it's just a different level of play. People know each other. Like I said in a different thing, it's CDC
All right, Kevin, I was asking you.
Wait, sorry, we're not back. Oh, we are back. I'm just little. Hang on. Please hold. All right. Uh, okay. Sorry. Sorry, y'all. Okay, we're back. We paused while we cut out, so don't worry. Y'all did not miss any tribal council answers at all. Oh, shit. No sound. Hang on.
I might have put in a fire.
Kevin, I was asking.
Okay, we're back and there should be sound now. And when we cut out, we paused tribal council, so you have not missed a moment of answer. So
I'll give you the floor, Jordan, if you want to speak.
Guys, I'm gonna do one more plea because I hope you guys hear me talking from the heart. Obviously, Jazzy just got an advantage.
sorry, this is a weird close up.
Here with absolutely nothing, and I apologize, Jazzy. I think you're an awesome player. But right now you have somebody that has an advantage here that could also be used against any of you at some point with everything changing so fast and numbers swapping. I just want to make sure that you guys know that I have nothing and that makes me less of a threat at this moment. I'm also being very vocal that I'm not out here working with season 2. It doesn't mean I'm working against you guys, but please know that I am not the threat of this tribe. I've looked you all in the eye. I've been so completely honest with you. I've given you hugs. A lot of you told me it's me because you guys just know that you could say that and I'm not going to get mad. But this is a chance that we could take a shot at Jazzy. I apologize again.
I mean, you can take a shot at me and I'll just play it. I mean,
Yeah.
you know.
And this is your time to flush it.
Yeah, it's an idol.
And this is your time to flush it.
I'd rather.
So how about
I'd rather
everybody?
flush it than have
everyone
somebody else find it. So go
Vote
ahead.
for Jazzy.
Go ahead.
We could all vote for Jazzy. 2 people can vote for me. I will happily be the decoy to go. But let's flush it. Let's make this a big tribal council. Let's do it. There's a lot on that note. I'm just gonna my last plea. You guys know I'm the fighter. Let's flush this. Vote for me. She's gonna vote for me. So
Talk me through the logic there.
It's a classic. Yeah.
and this is your time to flush it. If I'm gonna go out, I'd love to be idled out. So if you guys wanna take that opportunity to flush an idol,
Could this be fake?
no.
Like, is there a
No.
possibility? The idol kit.
No,
Whatever.
no, because that would also be the other tribe doing that. We don't, you know what I mean?
Oh
Like,
shit. The other tribe
if
could have
it's fake,
planted
if
that.
it's fake,
I think they.
I don't think it's.
But
fake.
now there's this uncertainty that there is an idol among the group, and there's only 7 of you, and more people are going to be swapping. If you want to place the vote there, you can. She can idle me out. Perfect. I'll go home, but at least we were able to try and reduce the amount of advantages. You guys know I'm happy to keep my word and continue working with you guys. That's my final plea. Sorry, Kevin. You can have your question back. I don't know what.
I'll pivot the question. I mean, how alarmed are you at this revelation here of something at least being picked up by Jazzy?
I mean, alarmed? I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm
Is there anything you're going to do?
either way, it's an idol or a fake. Like
No.
this is going to be something that could alter your game in the next round. That's all I'm going to say. I'm going to vote for Jazzy. And yeah, that's it. And honestly, you guys can have afterwards if you want to get her out of like to another group. If you do vote for her, but I think it's a
Okay, I want to say something though. I did not grab this to be selfish. If I was gonna do that, I wouldn't have done it in
I'm
front
not
of
voting.
everybody so
Yeah.
chaotically. I did it because I wanted someone else to not see it and get it. Okay, so like that's all I'm gonna say. If you guys are gonna write my name down, I will play it. If it's fake, okay, it's a shitty way for me to go out, but but I really did do it for the group. I saw other people looking at it, and I figured I could get it. That's why I did it.
Probably with
And I
a
burned myself.
public reveal like something like that. I mean,
I don't know. Yeah.
there's always the chance that Jazzy's bluffing about playing it.
And also,
What are your thoughts about that?
I don't feel either. If she'll play it, she'll flush it. I'll go home.
I don't think I'm factoring that into how I'm voting, primarily because I was the other name out per usual. Just for me, right? I can't take any risk on any of that, so it doesn't impact me at all. Yeah.
Is there any concern, Nina, for instance, this left side of the group did not get involved in any of the whispering over there? Is that a sign of where there's a line drawn in the sand, or
Left side.
For the right.
my left side? Sorry.
Oh, that we're not in the whispering.
Yeah.
I mean, whispers can be anything. They could just be saying whisper, whisper, whisper to each other.
They could.
You know? So,
Okay. This has been truly chaotic. Does anyone have any final things to say? And I haven't talked to Isaiah or Taylor. Isaiah,
Huh?
any thoughts on the matter?
Hi.
Happy birthday, Taylor. No, I don't. No. I have nothing to say. That was a lot. And if anything, I'm mad that I'm blind as a fucking bat and I didn't see it walking into my chair.
Okay.
That's it.
I saw it, but Jackie probably saw it.
That's
It
it.
was like,
Still whispering going
I
on.
don't know what it was. It was like,
You're like, "Huh?" Yeah.
oh, sorry, we're talking about.
What is the whispering about, Taylor?
It's not for me to talk about because it doesn't impact.
I'm wondering what the whisper is about. Does
We-
anybody want to do something now that there's?
We were talking about the banishment, and if she got banished with the idol, there you go. Well, why can't we just talk about that after? Yeah,
Yeah.
if that's.
You guys see, I'm a straight shooter. I'm not whispering. I'm not doing all these things. Again, I'm voting Jazzy.
The only reason we were discussing because our brains are running like 9 to 5. Like
Yeah.
this game, you're always having to think next step, and the next step is the banishment. Unfortunately, like there's no time to stop and breathe. So I apologize that we brought that now. We need to focus on voting somebody out. So I do apologize.
Okay. With that, I think everyone's made their final pleas. We'll get to the vote. Bobby, we'll start with you.
All right, and away we go for a little tea time to discuss everything we just heard and saw. All right, I'm just gonna flip the camera around. Sorry, I forgot like what I was doing when I was looking at the layout settings. Okay. All right. So I'm so sorry for the stream cutout situation. It's my birthday today, and my best friend called me, and obviously he bypasses the do not disturb because he's my best friend, and it just totally threw everything out of whack. But we're back, we're with it, and in that interim, Jazzy like stumbled off of that little like tribal council platform area and acted like she had just like tripped or fallen, and everyone was like, "What's going on?" And it was that she had grabbed that. I don't know if it's an idol. I don't know what it is. She's claiming it is. It must be because she like showed Taylor the actual paper, but yeah. Yes, Taylor and I are birthday twins, which is very exciting. Okay, so let's get into Dorso. Enough about me. All right, so Dorso, we have 9 players, and their original tribe breakdowns are as follows. So we have Kevin, Jazzy, and Lauren from the original Fahi tribe. We have Taylor, Jordan, Isaiah, and Alan from the original Gawler tribe. And we have Nina and Bobby from the original Dorso tribe. Bobby potentially having like voted Nina out. When she was eliminated from the game, but Nina returned in the battle back. So congratulations to Nina. We also have, again, and then we have our winner, Alan, on this tribe. Alan swapped away from the other 2 winners on Fahi to be on this tribe. And so Alan now acting as captain of the tribe. So Alan would love to get a group of 5 together. 5 out of 9 is a majority. So like classic Survivor math, but doesn't know exactly who. And Alan is kind of concerned because, again, Alan got that idol and Isaiah knows about it. And so he's just a little worried. But thankfully, he does have it because he's also worried that perhaps he might get blindsided by Lauren at some point soon, either now or soon, because he blindsided Lauren and her boyfriend Ben, who was voted out last night and eliminated today in the arena during their season of Blood versus Water Red game. So again, that kind of history coming back to potentially haunt some players and all-stars that have that history from a previous season. Speaking of previous seasons, lots of discussion surrounding the fact that there's lots of season 2 players on this tribe in particular and in the game at large. So in this case, our season 2 players being Nina, Jordan, Bobby, Lauren, Jazzy on this tribe. That's a 5 right there. So yeah. So speaking of 5s, there are so many different like groups of 5 and like groups of 5 on this tribe right now. So Jordan has a group of 5 that he believed or maybe still believes, and that was, another dramatics like acting session. But Jordan believes that he has Kevin, Isaiah, Taylor, and Alan as and of course Jordan as the 5, and it was considering bringing in Bobby as a 6th, and views Lauren, Jazzy, and Nina on the outs. Well, Taylor has a group of 5, and it is Taylor, Kevin, Isaiah, and Jazzy and Lauren. Notice I didn't say Jordan. And Taylor was actually wanting to target Jordan because of like the season 2, because there are so many season 2 people and everyone is worried at how good they are and how close they are and how many of them there are. So there's that group of 5. Let's pop over to Isaiah, who is in many groups of 5 as well, including like both of those. And so Isaiah has a group of 5 of Jazzy, Lauren, Taylor, and Ellen. And also, of course, in that group of 5 with Jordan and Ellen. And so Isaiah's kind of hoping perhaps the vote could be Bobby, because Bobby is not in any of the groups of 5 that Isaiah is in, which is reasonable. Speaking of Bobby, Bobby is feeling alone right now on this tribe because his entire alliance is over on Fahi. So he's feeling a little solo. He's realizing the threat of there being so many season 2 players in the game. And after hearing that his name was out there along with Jordan because of the season 2 thing, he would rather, obviously, it be Jordan than him. So he's pushing for Jordan. And you might be wondering, well, how did Bobby hear about his name? Well, he heard about it the same way Jordan heard about it, which was via Lauren, who is here for fun, as she proclaimed. So this round, she decided to sow a little chaos. She went around to all of these different like groups of 5 she's in, because spoiler alert, Jordan, she's not actually on the outs, even though Jordan thinks she is. And she told all of her different groups, like, hey, I think we should go either Bobby or Jordan. I think it should be Bobby or Jordan. Told everyone on the tribe, and then went up to Bobby and Jordan and was like, hey, you guys are the targets. You should probably go talk to people and figure that out. Crazy. Crazy to drop a bomb like that after being the one to like light it. I don't know. But amazing, messy all-star gameplay that we love to hear about. So let's get into who Lauren is actually close to. Lauren, Jazzy, and Kevin are good. They're forming like a group of 3, or they've formed like a group of 3, and and Kevin, who, if you'll remember, has been in like a tight duo with Kendall all game, is pleased that Kendall was banished and moved to the Fahi tribe, because then he doesn't have to contend with that duo reputation that she and him have had all game. So hopefully it's kind of like a divide and conquer situation where they won't get targeted because they're separate, so people won't be thinking about that. um let's see. Kevin is actually probably in the best spot on this tribe right now. Taylor and Isaiah, and he are also close. He's also close with Jazzy and Lauren, and Bobby and Ellen were also, like have a good rapport with him and are trying to get something going. So Kevin probably the safest and most well insulated on this tribe right now. Let's see, who have we not talked about? We did that. Oh, Nina. So we have not yet super talked about Nina. She just got back into this game this morning, and she's stressed because there was no immunity post arena. Like, she didn't come back with any advantage, any nothing, like, but she did come back in. So she's just stressed and feeling like, okay, I'm here, I'm vulnerable, I have nothing, I don't really know where we're going, and it's like season 2. She did mention that she really wanted Brianna and Alicia out of the game because they were so dangerous, but like they're on the completely other tribe, so that feels a little irrelevant for like this round. So I guess, yeah, I don't know. All right, so let's see. I think that's pretty much everything. I think perhaps all the players have voted, so let's head on back to Tribal Council as I just review this one more time. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't really like talk about Jazzy. Oh my God. Oh my God. And so, okay, Jazzy is trying to form this like group of 5 that's just basically everyone except the season 2 player. So Jazzy also going hard for a season 2 player. Jazzy trying to make it into a 5 with Kevin, Lauren, Taylor, Isaiah, and her. So basically everyone but the season 5s or the season 2s. So yeah, lots of the group of 5 is the name of the game this tribal, I guess. But we'll see. I don't know because obviously Jazzy found that thing, said she was gonna play it. Oh, we're back so early, y'all. Crazy. Okay, we still have like 2 players voting, so I'll actually back up. I just didn't want us to fall behind and I couldn't totally tell. So I'll just walk backwards. I guess you can keep the same visual. I don't really know why I'm doing this. Okay, cool. If y'all have any questions, go ahead and shout them out. I'm super curious to know if Jordan's plea is going to end up working out or not. Obviously, we've seen a lot of impassioned pleas and a lot of like speeches that these all stars have given, which I know, like I've been loving them. I know y'all have been loving them, and it's been really fun. So I'm just wondering. I feel like there's only been like 1 or 2 successful ones that have happened, to where the vote didn't actually go to that person they were voted out. So I'm hoping it isn't like. I'm hoping the speeches aren't like the I don't know, kiss of death or like, oh, if you make one of those speeches, well, you're not convincing anybody and you're going. Because I do think it would be fun if amidst all that chaos, Jordan could pull something off. Because like, why not? Love Alive Tribal, love when it actually changes a plan. I think that's, it's so fun. It's like part of what makes Survivor so unpredictable. But we shall see. I mean, we'll find out in, a minute or so, which is fun. So yeah, I don't know. Let's see. Let's see if Jazzy plays that. Let's see if she keeps it for the tribe, as I think she was suggesting at one point. I know there was a lot of thought being given to like, okay, what do we do? Who we vote out and who do we banish? So like lots of things to consider. And it's cool that finally today, now that the banishment has been like in effect for a few days, players are thinking about that. Because I know when it first started, for the first several rounds, players at Tribal were like, oh, I hadn't even thought about it, I hadn't considered it, like not on my mind as I'm voting, but players are realizing it's a really big twist and a really big impact, like an impactful twist. And so it does in fact affect the game in major ways. As we saw like Barry get like banished and banished and banished and then eliminated last round. So it really does make a big difference. So, all right, we are heading back in and Cam has gone to grab the votes now. So we were ahead of, ahead of it. And now we'll be lovely, or I don't know what the word is. Sorry. We will now be on time. So we're back. Okay. All right. Waiting for the results of all of this are Jazzy, Alan,
Miss you, Quinn. Miss you, Theo.
Taylor, Jordan, Isaiah, Tina, Lauren, Kevin, and Bobby.
All right. If anybody has a hidden immunity idol and would like to play one, now would be the time to do so. I'll get to the vote. First vote, Jordan. Second vote, Jazzy. Third vote, Jordan. Fourth vote, Jordan.
Oh.
Jordan.
Oh my god. That one hurt.
Sixth vote, the next person voted out of Can You Survive All Stars, Jordan. That's five. That's enough.
Hey guys. Dinner is on me. What do I do this first?
Yeah, you can
Okay. Thanks. Where do I go here?
Jordan.
Wherever you would
Right
like.
here. It's me.
Okay.
For the first time ever,
Yes.
sorry to say,
It's okay.
subscribe. Let's go.
Hugs all around for Jordan as he gives his tribe his remaining electrolyte packets.
I'll see you.
You're almost nice. No worries. I go that way?
You can head up this way.
Okay. Hey.
All right.
All right.
Dorso, we'll have you head out this way. Make your way to the challenge field. We'll get set up shortly.
All right. And we will be back as quickly as possible with the next challenge. Oh, great. All right. So we should be back in about 5 minutes, y'all. So go quickly grab a sip of water, hydrate yourself like Jordan was wanting his tribe to do, even though it's no longer his tribe because they just voted him out.
But the change.
10:15. Okay.
Dirty water.
Oh, 10 or 15 minutes. Okay, yeah. Okay. Amazing. All right. So we will be live in 10 or 15 minutes. This next challenge is so exciting. We have been wanting to do this Survivor Classic in the water for years. And so you definitely will want to tune back in and see it because it's going to be really fun. All right. Oh, I'm so sad about Jordan, y'all. I love him, but at least he gets to be at my birthday party tonight. So silver lining. All right. See you in 10 or 15. And thanks again for the patience with the whole technology problems. Yeah. Thanks, y'all. Bye.